I may be a little bit tired still. Just a bit. Just a lot. But I don't want to sleep anymore because I'm too excited to sleep. So I'm just going to try to wake up and get ready for the day and get ready to like do work and whatnot. But I'm just going to curl up a little bit deeper in my wonderfully warm green heat blanket. You know, one day Chips looked around. We've been living together for like a year too, and he looked around at our bedroom all of a sudden, and then he looked around at like the blankets I keep folded up in case we have guests and things, and he turned to me and he's like, all of the blankets are green. And I was like, yep, I like green. And he was like, but they're like the same shade of green. And I was like, yeah, more or less. I vary it a little bit when the opportunity arises, but it was really funny because it took him like that long to realize that I love green blankets. Well, it didn't take him that long to realize I love green because, yeah, I don't think it would take anybody walking into my home long to realize that. But yes, good morning everyone, and I'm just really excited, and I woke up actually dreaming about the Slime Rancher Minecraft mod I want to make, and for some reason I decided I really had to tell you guys about that before I could resume eating my oatmeal. I have oatmeal here. It's got really cute little berries. You see those? Those are wild blueberries. And I've decided I like wild blueberries so much more than normal blueberries because they taste better and they're tiny and adorable, and you can put a ton of them into your oatmeal and it's really cute. And yeah, I like the wild blueberries. And yeah, I woke up this morning it's so early. Like, it's one of those days where I would love if I could just go back to sleep because I was staying up pretty late last night working. And I still didn't get everything I wanted done, but that's okay, because sometimes you just have to roll with it. And I woke up and I just couldn't go back to sleep even though the sun wasn't up yet, because I was like, I really want to make that Slime Rancher mod. I really want to make it so you can have slimes from Slime Rancher in Minecraft, and you can collect their little plorts, and maybe you can like craft them into things or like change them into different items, and that would be really awesome. So I'm going to be looking into, like, today I'm going to pester Pavo in a little bit and be like, so Pavo, exactly what modeling program do you use? And I might teach myself how to make Minecraft mods so that I can bring these slimes to life. And part of that is because of the really cool snail mail we got yesterday from Emily in Canada. Ooh, there's a cardinal, you guys, hang on. Well, phooey, that's not fair. It flew off. So, well, I guess it is fair for the bird. But yeah, there's a pair of beautiful red cardinals outside too. And yeah, okay, so I'll finish the first thought. The other reason I'm too excited to go back to sleep is because it's green and beautiful outside right now because of the rain. And I kind of want to go on a walk early in the morning, like this Saturday morning. Maybe I'll do that before I start working on Warriors, because I need to write like 2 Warriors Cats episodes today. And some mornings when you're kind of like going, I'm kind of tired, it probably helps just to go on a walk. So maybe I'll take you guys along with me on a little walk in just a moment. But yeah, I'm too excited to sleep because I have so many ideas bouncing around in my head for things I want to do. And that's basically my life. And I think that's why it's so awesome to be able to share the channels that we have together and the community we have together and the stories we have together, because the ideas just don't stop flowing. So yesterday we got some awesome snail mail that I opened up, and it'll be up on the main channel maybe by the time you guys see this, I'm not sure, but it'll be up on the main channel. And it was from a girl named Emily in Canada, and she, as many people have, drew out some like custom slime ideas and slimes that like drop different plorts. If you haven't seen Slime Rancher, then I'm pretty sure none of this makes sense to you. It's really cute, just like little alien space slimes that have different traits and attributes and are adorable, and you ranch, you take care of them, they lay plorts, you feed them, everything's good and happy, it's adorable. But yeah, they were really cute. Like, she thought up the bush slime and a cloud slime and an electric slime, and other people have done like moss slimes and flower slimes and yarny slimes and like rainbow slimes, and basically really cute things. And so this morning I woke up just like, I really want to figure out how to make the animation jiggle for when I make the Minecraft mod. And I don't know how to make a Minecraft mod, but I think it's really fun to have a wide variety of interests. And that's actually what I was talking about with Chips last night, is that I realized not a lot of people seem to really just try everything and to have really, really wide interests the way that I do. And I think most people probably do have interests just as broad as I do, actually. They just don't let themselves express it. So here's my little exhausted Seri wrapped in her green blanket. A morning message of encouragement for you guys. Just try everything. Like the song, the really fun little song. I have that song from Zootopia now. And just try it. Try it. Go out, try something. And keep your mind open and just have a little bit, your fingers dabbling interest in everything. Like when people ask me the jobs I've worked, I mean, I helped my parents out with their scrapbook store when they ran their scrapbook store. I have done everything from like being a hands-on science teacher in a nonprofit facility for like elementary schools. And how did I get that job? Because it was amazing and I loved it. And it's probably, after YouTube, my favorite thing I've ever done in my life. Well, I was working at a pet store and I was just really nice to a lady who was talking about her dog and how her dog smelled weird. And we were discussing really fun shampoos, and so I was standing with her in the shampoo aisle, and because we worked commission at that job, it was at one of the big chain pet stores that's really popular out east, and they work commission. And I was always able, because of what I knew about biology and animals, to make my commission fine. So and we never sold puppies or anything like that, so I never had to worry about those things. But the point is, when a customer came in, then you were just really attentive to them. You stuck to them like a little stick of burr, because if you walked away, somebody else might come up. And we were all friends, so it was amazing. But you had to keep your job. So where am I going with this? The shampoo. So I stuck to that woman, and so as you go into most pet stores, probably no employee is going to come up and be like, so just how stinky is your dog? But by then I had learned it's fun to kind of have an icebreaker of just being kind of fun and open with people. So I remember being like, all right, let's talk about what you want your dog to smell like. And so we were opening up the shampoos and smelling them, and I was just talking with her about how much I love biology and how much I love learning about animals and how well a dog can smell and why I know that thing. And it was really fun just sharing the random facts with her at my pet store job. And then she turns to me and she's like, I'm the CEO of a company that does this, and I would love if you would come and work with me sometime. And I was like, okay. And she's like, here's my card, just send me an email. And I was like, all right. And I was like, well, that sounds pretty cool. So I looked up the place on the card and I'm like, whoa, because it was an educational facility in Kansas City for hands-on ecology teaching, like training of elementary school students, and it was really awesome. And I was like, okay. So I just sent her the email, and then she's like, awesome, come in at such and such a time for an interview. Went in for the interview, and the next thing you know, I'm working there too. So it was really cool, and that's just a random example of how like keeping your interest broad, I guess, and being friendly can really help make you connections. And that's also what taught me that's how people get jobs. is the networking. It's just being friendly. I think it really goes a long way. But yeah, just wide interest. I mean, I've worked there. I've worked at I worked as an assistant foster parent, live-in assistant foster parent for medical needs children. And these are all things that kind of just, like, I had sort of tripped into. But I kept my options open and I didn't turn things down, mostly out of desperation for money. And the end results were pretty amazing. Like this. YouTube was just me keeping my interest wide open. I was scrolling on Tumblr one day, and the next thing you know, I stumble on this Sims video that this lady made. And I was like, you know what? This is really cool. And I want to make some Sims videos to share my Sims stories too. So I started doing that. Next thing you know, I'm Seri, the YouTuber. It's just keeping your interest broad and trying everything. And you never know what journey that's going to take you on. And it's pretty awesome. So there's my little ramble before I can eat my oatmeal now. And then maybe take us on a walk to go see if I can find the ducklings. Because I'm really tired, and I'm sorry if this doesn't make sense, but I just really felt like I wanted to tell you guys like how excited I am to try a new thing, and that's trying to make a Minecraft mod. How I'm going to have the time for that among everything else, because I have 2 Warrior Cats episodes to write today, a side quest to try to run in zoo crafting. I need to record a Sims 3 Dalmatians episode, and that's not even getting into the stuff for tomorrow. That's just like half the stuff that's due today. Well, I don't know where I'm going to find the time for it, but I'm excited to look forward to trying it. So yeah. You guys, guess who I just found? And they're all the way over the other side of the lake. But guess who I just found? There's Mama Duck and her ducklings! There they are! I'm gonna have to get over to the other side of the lake so I can see them. It's like a mile away. Oh my gosh, they're in the big lake now. Hi guys! We're gonna have to look for you guys. Oh my gosh. Yay! There they are. Of course, everyone else finds the ducklings before me. My friend, you and I seem to be right next to each other. You're trying to hide in the tree I'm walking next to. I've never been so close to a wild squirrel. Oh, you even have a little nut. I hope you enjoy your nut. Have a wonderful day, backyard friend. That was amazing. So I don't know if I'm going to put it into like this walking vlog, but I found the ducklings again and I climbed into a thorn bush and I'm covered in like painful scratches now, but I managed to find the ducklings. So it was really fun. Oh my gosh, I chased them around. It was hilarious because I was just gonna go down for that quick morning walk like I said, and then I was going to get a little bit of video of just like all the pretty things, and then I was following a heron for a little while, and then it was just so funny because I could see the duck in the distance with her ducklings and I was like, oh, there they are! And I really thought about it. I was like, you know what? I have work to do, but I really want to go see those ducklings. So she was on the other side of the lake, which meant that she was an entire mile away. So I ran over to her, not very quickly because I kept stopping because I kept finding the heron. And then she wasn't there. So then I was like walking back and forth along the lakeside trying to find her. I finally saw her in some wetlands and I was like climbing down off the trail, like along the wetlands, looking out for water snakes and maybe other kinds of snakes I don't want to step on, and like walking into spider webs and thorn bushes. And then I couldn't find her. I knew she was in the wetlands, but I couldn't find her. And so just as I got up, like I was like, I guess I'm not going to see her. And I got up and rustled the bush as I stood. I startled her and her babies. And so they took off. And so I started following them again up along the side of the lake. She has the benefit of being able to swim across, and I have to run around the mile loop again to try to like chase after her because it's a 2-mile loop. So every time she went to the opposite side of the lake, that's a mile away. So then I'm back across the other side of the lake and I'm like, oh, I don't see her. And I'm walking along and I keep getting distracted by the blue heron and getting video of the blue heron. And then I'm like checking and people are all like, what is she doing? And I couldn't care less because I was trying to find the mama duck and her ducklings. And then I hit this spot where there's like 20 people with their cell phones out. And I'm like, really? Because by that point it had probably been like 2 or 3 miles of me trying to walk and run and chase and find this duckling like group. And there's so many people out with their cell phones recording the ducklings like right at the lakeside. So I was like, well, okay, that's fine. At least everybody gets to enjoy the ducklings. So I just thought it was funny that I spent the whole morning chasing her, not like trying to scare her, just like trying to catch up with her so I could record her ducklings. And I finally caught up and everybody else is there too. Because they just happened to walk by and like see them, and so I thought that was really funny. And so I stood there for a little bit and I managed to record them, and everybody else started wandering off because they're like, oh, cute ducklings, and then they're back on their jogging and all that. And I just wanted to get as much video as I could, so I waited and I was really patient, and then she started getting used to me, so I got a little closer and she was like, whatever, I guess you're okay. So as long as I stayed low and I didn't like move too quickly, then she was fine with me being near. So then I was like, you know, that looks like a thorn bush on the other side of her. And this could be painful, but I could get really close to the babies if I go over there. So I climbed around the other side into the thorn bush. I have scratches all up alongside my arm and my legs and my hands, and it was totally worth it because I managed to get really close to the ducklings. And then she got so comfortable that at one point she was probably only about 1 meter to 3 feet away from me, like depending on where you live, so you know the measurement. That was really close, and as long as I held still, she was totally fine. So I held still and got some really good video of her and the ducklings, and it was amazing. So now I'm late on work and I need to write Warrior Cats still and record it and edit it, which is going to take me a while, but I really hope people can forgive me because I am so happy and my heart is so happy, and that was totally worth it. And that was probably one of my best memories that I've ever made around this lake, like after all the ones of walking with Chips, of course. But wow, that is so cool. That is so cool, the baby ducklings. Oh, so I've been thinking of doing like vlogs because I'm doing a lot of like vlogging where I just talk to you guys and, you know, updates on the chaotic garden that I'm growing out here and the birds that I have, my Gouldian finches. And I'm doing a lot more walking lately because I have actively tried to cut back on work and focus on my health since my health is declining so quickly, and I didn't want to stop that. So I've been trying to do these walks, and when I say like 3 miles, it's not like I was running the whole time. It's me. It's me. Every time I saw a pretty leaf, I have to stop and look at it. So it's kind of easy to do that much when you're just kind of going slowly at your own pace, and I enjoy it. So I've been trying to do more walking and trying to just even more meticulously watch what I eat and just focus on spending, even if I'm like, I don't know about this, like 30 minutes de-stressing every day by doing something just for fun, which is hard because my fun is my job. It's a lot harder than it sounds. And I was just thinking maybe, as part of trying to encourage myself and record as much of the adventures as possible, I might start doing like just a vlog series where, I don't know, it's just my walks and maybe something I overhear on my walks. And maybe it's one of those monkey see, monkey do things where then people can be like, hey, you know, Seri went on a walk and showed some really pretty like 5 minutes of things that she saw around the lake today. Maybe I want to go on a walk and show pictures on Instagram or Twitter or just enjoy it for myself. So maybe it is one of those monkey see, monkey do things because I know that's how I work with watching other people who do vlogs and whatnot. So yeah, I might start doing some walking things, and I might do a little vlog with just some of my fitness lifestyle things I'm trying to incorporate into my life better. Not to like buy into the fitness, like, what do they call it? Industry or anything like that, but just because it's like I'm one of those people who, if I don't schedule something, if I don't put time aside, and if I don't have a story to tell as part of the adventure of it, then I have a really hard time committing to it. So I'm hoping that would mostly be just to help me, because the vlog channel is meant to be casual, just meant to be a source of joy for me, and you guys really are, and I love it. I love it. So I was thinking about doing that. Oh, and I did message Pavo early this morning and got the names of the modeling programs that he uses to make Minecraft mods. So I'm excited because I have so much work to do, but now I have that to look forward to try, you know, try everything. I'm going to try that. And it's kind of like how hard could it be to make a slime? And probably very hard, but you know, I can at least start there. So I'm excited to try that out. But yeah, so I'm thinking about walking vlogs, thinking about telling you guys about some of my goals, because I personally get super excited watching people set a goal, work towards it, complete it. I've been following like fitness and finance and like, I don't know, just like life goal vlogs and blogs for years before vlogging was even a thing. Even when I was itty bitty, like 11, I loved following those kinds of blogs because I loved the inspiration that it gave me to set my own goals and try to progress and appreciate the progress of getting there, the journey of getting to the goal. So yeah, you guys might see some of that coming up soon as part of the revamping I'm trying to do just to organize the kind of diary, life, story, adventure fun that is my vlog channel. So yeah, wow, I'm in a great mood because that was awesome. And I think I might save most of the duckling footage. I might cut some of it in here, but I might save most of it for a specimen spotlight because that will be really, really good for the main channel to try to encourage a wider audience of people to go out there and go on adventures because it's so cool. So I definitely know my joy journal is already having lots of things tick it off today. So, oh my gosh. I feel like there was something else to tell you guys, but I think it's just that I appreciate this adventure with you guys so much, and it's fantastic. You never know what you're going to discover if you just go out and try. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and we'll see you later. Bye, guys. And now it is a little rain shower. It's like a sun shower where the sun is still out and the clouds are moving really fast overhead and the rain is coming down, and it's so pretty. And I remember what I wanted to tell you guys. So I was looking over the pictures with Chips because that was so much fun to be able to get the duckling pictures, and I'll share a little bit of the ducklings with you guys. But the best, like right in front of my feet, duckling shots I'm going to save for the main channel specimen spotlight, so we can reach a bigger audience and encourage people to go find all sorts of discoveries out there in the natural world. But yeah, so when I was showing Chips the duckling shots, then I noticed there's just so much trash like out in the lake. And it was just really sad to watch the ducklings like have to swim around empty Ready Whip cans and empty canisters and things like that. So I was thinking, and I talked to Chips about it, that we would do Operation Duckling. And if you guys remember last year, I did the Secret Garden project where I cleaned up all the trash from like along my apartment complex. And so this year, and there's so many cars going by, so I'm sorry if it's a little noisy. So this year I'm going to do Operation Duckling, and Chip said that he would help. So we're going to try to buy some like wading boots and some gloves and some of those like reachy, grabby plastic things that you can grab stuff that's kind of far away from you with. And we're going to try to clean up that lake a little bit because it's just kind of sad to watch the baby ducklings have to swim among all of that trash. So that's something to look forward to in the future, and that's what I wanted to remember to tell you guys. That's why I was really excited that I remembered when I was sharing them with them. But yeah, I'm going to get ready to rest because I have been doing at least, I think it's been about 3.5 hours of Warrior Cat's work, and it was really exciting, and I have so much more work to do. So I thought I'd share all of this awesomeness with you guys now and get a little bit of rest and then get back to work and hopefully go on more adventures later. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I hope that you have enjoyed the little discoveries, and I hope that you will go out and try to find something of your own. You never know what might be waiting out there. Maybe you have ducklings too. So bye guys, and have a wonderful day.